Hey guys, as long-term subscribers will know, putting a cocktail inside of a ball of ice is the signature drink of this channel. Now there's a lot of really cool things you can do with this to impress your guests, so let's do a quick recap of how you make what I now call the Old Smashioned. You're gonna take any old ice ball mold like this, fill it up with water, and then leave it in the freezer for about 3 hours. Once you're done, pull it out, and there should be a hard shell formed around the outside with water in the middle. Grab the most terrifying seasoning injector you can find, heat it up with a lighter, and then puncture that ice ball shell and extract the water. Drain out all the excess water, and you'll be left with this perfectly clear, perfectly round ice ball shell. Then you can just store that in the freezer until it's time to make a cocktail, which is right now. We're gonna make a basic rye Manhattan starting with 2 ounces or 60 mils of rye whiskey, followed by 1 ounce or 30 mils of sweet vermouth. Hit that drink with 2 dashes of Ango, cool it down, wrist twisting like it's stir fry, and then carefully place that ice ball shell into a rocks glass. Grab your terrifying device, and now we're gonna inject that cocktail back into the ice ball. Fill it right to the top, and then we're gonna garnish with a maraschino cherry because we're fancy like that. Alright, now this is the fun part. It's time to smash that open. But hold on. The signature drink of cocktail chemistry deserves some signature threads. So today we're unveiling my first t-shirt. Cocktail Chemistry presents the Old Smashioned. I love this shirt. Not only is it super comfortable, it is a beautiful representation of the signature drink of this channel. For the design, I worked with the immensely talented Matthew Wine, who runs the Letters and Liquor blog. Highly recommend you check it out. I'll put a link in the description. Alright, now that we're dressed the part, it is time to get our smash on. Grab some kind of blunt object and fire away. That is incredibly satisfying, especially if you don't smash the glass. But hold on folks, this shirt comes in multiple colors, like my favorite, heather blue. So let's see if we can make a blue Old Smashioned to go with it. We're gonna start by combining 1 ounce or 30 mils of butterfly pea flower tea with 1 ounce or 30 mils of gin. Get that nice and cool, stirring for about 45 seconds, and then just like in the last cocktail, we're going to funnel our drink inside the ice ball. You wanna make sure it's really cold so that it doesn't prematurely melt the ice ball shell. Park that in the freezer while we combine 0.75 ounces or 22 mils of lemon juice, 0.75 ounces or 22 mils of simple syrup, and then another 1 ounce or 30 mils of gin. Get that nice and cool, grab your rocks glass, and then slowly pour it on the outside of the ice ball. Now to smash this open, we're gonna take a cue from the Aviary in Chicago, which uses a sort of slingshot method. So here we're using a rubber band and a nut, pull it back and let her rip. The blue tea inside the ice ball acts as a pH indicator, and when it combines with the lemon juice, it turns from blue to purple. That's a pretty cool effect, and definitely worthy of the title Old Smashioned. And it's also a pretty tasty drink, and if you make sure that shell is thick enough, it won't quickly dilute. Alright, for the last one, let's make the drink that's actually on the shirt, the Negroni, starting with 1 ounce or 30 mils of Campari. To that, add another 1 ounce or 30 mils of sweet vermouth, and another 1 ounce or 30 mils of gin. Give that a good stir to cool it down, and then let's carefully place our ice ball shell onto this pineapple shot glass. So by now you'd think I'd be pretty good with this seasoning injector, but I went extra slow to make sure I don't spill, so I actually sped up the video here, right to the top. There we go. We've done the hammer approach, we've used a slingshot. I think there's really only one thing left to do. Alright, I think we peaked with the blue one. Don't do this. I designed this shirt for the real fans of the channel, so for the next week I'll be pricing it at 30% off, and also giving away 5 free shirts to the most creative Old Smashioneds created by you guys. Just use the hashtag #OldSmashioned when you share it on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. Cheers, and a big thanks to everyone who continues to support the channel. Now I'm gonna try to enjoy what's left of this Negroni. Bad at merch.